Welcome back to Grim Dawn, everybody. I believe this is episode 25 in the Ashes of Mulmouth expansion. I believe last one was a very short episode and we got our butts handed to us. If I remember correctly. Yes, because we got that manticore eye and such things. It's the smuggler. Should probably go.
I'll keep
to
your
the
stash safe.
Smuggler. So these things I can get rid of. I don't want to get rid of that shield though. Okay.
I'll hold on to that for you.
Come see what's left of my wares. Iron well spent. Come see what's left of my wares.
Alright. So this thing kind of sucks. Rare ring. Yeah. $814 armor with a crappy set of attached skills or benefits. Six % of attack damage converted to health.
Put it to good use.
I'll keep your stash safe.
Okay.
It's safe with me. Promise.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Okay. +1 to all skills and soldier.
Put it to good use.
So head is 15% and 81%. 15% and 81%. Armor rating, so I don't get it. See, this one has health regeneration. Does not increase health regeneration. It has 272. Yeah, let's see. Yeah.
I'll give you a good price on what I've got left.
Yeah.
Iron well spent.
Okay. So we needed to find Barrowholm, which we found. But we were working on something else over here while we were mapping all this out. So let's go out here into Ugdenbog. And go map some stuff out. Go on a little adventure. Alrighty then. Dwelling entrance. Janoxia's den. Wendigos and wraiths. Oh boy. That looks like boss level stuff. Alexia the Betrayer. Of course, one of the first offhands I get is a frickin', or legendaries I get is an offhand that I don't use. Why wouldn't it be? Just figures. I think I've only gotten 2 legendary things, and I'm pretty sure that both of them were offhand items. Is that lightning? Old Umberclaw. Okay. So I'm guessing this is Barrowholm. Yeah, I would say so, seeing as how it told me it was. Look, we don't want any troublemakers around here. I have no intention of causing any trouble. Maybe, but I'll still be keeping an eye on you. Well, hello there, stranger. Welcome to our humble village. You look famished. Might I offer you a bowl of stew? I made it myself, right from one of Oren's best recipes. Sure to put some meat on those bones of yours. Yeah, sure, why not? You have a ravenous look about you. It was a little gamey. Oh, well, we haven't had much fresh meat around here recently, though it seems that may be about to change. Shaman, no doubt an insatiable hunger has driven you to this place. You'll be looking for Skorved Egdenor then. He should be somewhere about town. I'm sure he'll be interested to meet you. We don't get visitors out here very often. As much as any, I suspect. I've been here my entire life. This place is my home, always has been. I couldn't leave it if I wanted to, but there isn't much of an interest that happens out in the bog, if you can believe it. Things got exciting briefly when Skorvekdinar showed up some years back. Since then, things have been good for our little town. I couldn't tell you how long it's been since. But some time ago, Skorv arrived here from beyond the bog. It was a desperate time for us. Too many mouths to feed and too little food to go around. Skorv was a charmer. Everyone took to him right away. Who could blame us? He was a problem solver. He generously stayed in Barrowholm and showed us what to do to survive. He promised us a better life. Better yet, he delivered upon that promise. What do you got in your house? Anything? Nothing. Cheap people. Okay. So that's back into Ugdenbog. There's 2 clocks in this house. Wonder how you get down there. Oh, that's from this other side. I want to go in there. Let me in there. I want to go see what's down there.
That's locked.
Interesting. Locked by the village leader. I sense a hunger in you. You must be the shaman I've heard whisper of. Welcome to our humble village. I do hope you find it satisfactory. Tell me, do the spirits offer solace, or have they been silent? Whatever do you mean? The village... How is it in such good shape? Well, stranger, we are very devoted. We work hard, and our caring leader provides us with everything we need. Yes, of course, we have. All of us devoted ourselves to him. In turn, he gives us safety and satiates our hunger. You should eat before you leave. I'd hate to see you starve to death out there in the bog, or worse, you could end up as someone's dinner. Certainly not. Hunger is a powerful thing. You must feed it, or it may drive you mad. It's a lesson the flesh-crazed as a bog certainly take to heart. Something very, very sinister happening here.
Welcome, traveler. I hope the day finds you great fortune. Do stay for a bit if you need a rest. Well, cutting right through the formalities then. And if it so happens that we have in our possession this thing you seek, why should we just hand it over? I'm afraid if you want something from us, then we are gonna need something from you. I'm not sure what you're implying, traveler. Paranoia, perhaps? It is understandable given how things are these days. The meat cellar. We were very fortunate to have found a cow roaming the wilderness nearby. It's a miracle she survived so long out there, or even wandered so far off from the north. What you heard was our butcher getting started on his grisly task. Nothing more. And if it so happens that we have in our possession this thing you seek, why do you? Oh, but frankly, it comes down to reality. We live in a cruel world where many simply take what they want without any consideration for others. I see this as an opportunity for us to work together. A mutual gain.
Don't have
Pardon
time for
me,
that.
are you making threats? We do not take kindly to that here. And if it so happens that we have in our possession this thing you seek, why should we just hand it? I'm not sure what it is you think you are putting a stop to, but I am certain that we can resolve it.
Yeah.
Can't open that.
Yeah. Not dealing with crazy. Not doing it. Dangerous domain. Cult of the Wendigo. I'll go back to that cave in a second. This goes back to where I was, doesn't it? Yeah, that's the way I came. through flesh we become his chosen. Warren's recipe. As one of the favorite among Scores Company, I've generally had my pick of the best cuts, so I always enthusiastic for leg or upper arm. I asked to leave the bone in as it really seals in the flavor and keeps the meat juicy after cooking. Nevertheless, my recent experience revealed that shorter cooking time is by far the most satisfying. That is some creepy stuff. I did not always relish the taste. At first I found it repugnant. The muscle was tough and the flavor made it difficult to swallow, especially when it was raw. Scorv insisted that to truly embrace the gifts of the Great One must learn to enjoy it in its natural state rather than resorting to seasonings or flame. I was resistant as were others, but in time I came around to embrace the feeling of fresh blood seeping between my teeth. The iron taste of gore upon my tongue. Hunger helped that a bit, I'm sure, but now I feel chills at the thought of a fresh victim. I believe this is what Scorv meant when he said we would become closer to our master. The thrill, the energy, the change. I could feel the change. It grows inside of me. It began with darkening of the eyes like a deep crimson. Others further along in their journey have expressed concerns about bone pain throughout the body. Scorv reassures us that this was normal and will pass. Whatever changes it brings, I now anticipate them with a nervous joy. I wish only to be closer to the Ravager. That was a good one. All right. Den of the Wendigo. Sounds fun. What are you thinking, moron? Okay, and then that's just the entrance. Yeah, I'll just keep going this way. Look at all these chirps. I think I want to come back here. Didn't I see a chest or something somewhere down here? I thought I did. I'll go this way, because I'm pretty sure I saw a chest down there. Yeah, right there. Nobody, you're done.
My inventory is full. I can't carry anymore.
Really?
I can't carry anymore.
I can go to...
See anything you like?
Okay. Epic two-handed sword, and it's still almost 3,000 DPS lower than this level 35 thing. Although it is 222% physical damage. So that only takes up to 506.
Put it to good use.
Got something you need stashed? It's safe with me. Promise.
Empowered a malformed effigy. Or frost. Infant. Okay, so see, force wave barely changes, but savagery just drops.
See anything you like? See you around.
Yes, that's so sad. It really is sad. The Ravager. Okay. So I can just portal back to Coven. Bring the Ugdenbog relic.
You've returned. Are you ready to complete our bargain?
Here it is, as promised.
The fates of those thieves are inconsequential to us. All that matters is that the fetish is back in our hands. Now, for our end of the deal. In now forgotten times, our kind used to travel to Ugdenbog in order to perform dark bindings at the altar of Ratosh. The altar has not seen use in decades, and now lies forgotten on the northern edge of the bog. However, it is a place where the veil between realities is at its thinnest. The altar of Ratosh is a rare place in Cairn where one can pierce the veil. I've marked Ulgrim's keepsake with the runes of seeking. Place it upon the altar and a way into the void should be revealed. Whether you find your friend alive on the other side, or just his tainted bones, that I do not know. But the void may offer you more than just salvation for Ulgrim. Once it had served as a means of traversing great distances, though not always with predictable results. If the cult of Chthon had opened rifts near Malmouth, then perhaps you can use the void as a tunnel. While I cannot promise you success, it is perhaps your only chance of bringing back Ulgrim and reaching Malmouth. Seek out the altar of Ratosh in the northern reaches of Ugdenbog, beyond Barrowholm. I wish you luck.
Into the jaws of madness.
Now that you have what you came for, I was wondering if we could do more for one another. Ever since the Ugdenbog fetish was stolen from us, our wards have weakened and some of our protective spells have even failed us. To put it simply, we are exposed out here, and that makes us uncomfortable. We have plans to restore our wards, but for that, we require new materials. If you are willing to assist the Coven, with compensation for your efforts, of course, we will require some more exotic ingredients. First, we require venom gaze bile from the basilisks in Ugdenbog. Only the mature ones will do, as the venom must be extra potent. Secondly, and this one may prove to be a bit of a risk, is the horn from a leaf mane alpha. Those brutes are fiercely territorial, so be careful. Lastly, we will require a rare herb known as the Ugdenbloom. You may find it growing out in the bog, but sometimes they grow atop Ugdenbog golems. Will you do this for us?
How about these?
Yes, perfect. You continue to be a service to the Coven, for which we thank you. But though we now have the materials we need, there is a threat that not even our wards will be able to protect us from. Care to assist us? Deep beneath Ugdenbog, a vast network of caverns and roots traverses the entire region. We call it the Undergrowth. Centuries ago, a single seed sprouted roots within those caverns. It grew to become a massive creature known as Silvaria. She has become twisted and rotten after all these years. Her black roots spread out across the undergrowth, breaching the surface and marring the land. It is only a matter of time before she reaches the Coven. She must be pruned and new plant life be allowed to thrive within Ugdenbog. Find the entrance to the undergrowth up in Ugdenbog and deal with this threat.
I've already dealt with this aberration.
Good. Perhaps in time new plant life will sprout from her remains that brings a healthy balance to the ecosystem. Our matron, Malostria, will be pleased to hear this news. In fact, she has been inquiring about you. You should speak to her when you get an opportunity. You will find her below us, at the center of the refuge. She is usually tending to the ritual circle we will need to restore our wards.
Alrighty.
Goradia speaks of your accomplishments as if they are meant to impress me. Tell me, young one, are you prepared to do what must be done? At least you are determined. Very well. One of our own has become tainted by the false promises of the Wendigo spirit Ravager. She has lost her way, and now weaves dark rituals within Ugdenbog. A witch as powerful as Janaxia cannot be allowed to fall to the manipulations of the Wendigo. All attempts at reasoning with her have failed. Only one option remains. Seek out Janaxia's hut, hidden underneath one of the great trees of Ugdenbog, and eliminate her.
Already dealt with.
It appears Garadia was right about you. Here, a little gift in return. You have proven resourceful, I admit. But there are matters I must attend to that require my full attention. Speak to me again when you've proven your loyalty to all our sisters.
Okay. So are there more? I saw those things rip a man apart and devour him, I'm sure. Some of them looked almost human, or what used to be human. I'm not too familiar with Curtis's, but perhaps that is what is happening here. I called here. Came here to join the Coven. Salil. I see. It seemed creepy enough during the day, and at night you can hear the wailing of gods know what out of it. I suppose you're right. Okay. Appears you can be trusted. Heard I'm good at Alex, so she put me to work with his old codger Andros. He's going on about how much work there is to do, but he won't even afraid of the Andros. Perhaps get a new assignment? I suppose she's already done so much. Don't want to be dead weight. Wait, is there something more over here? There is. I sense you've traveled far. I wonder in your travels, have you been to Port Valbury? Do you know of its fate? It was my home once, but now it is hidden from me. I no longer see it in my dreams. I feel like something horrible happened there, something I just barely avoided. After I fled the city, I could see it in my dreams for a time, but now it's a shroud of mist and fire, hidden from view as if it has never existed. I fear what began there may be the end of us all. You said you escaped the city? Yes, before the grim dawn, I fled Port Valbury and headed for the Ugdenbog. This place, this refuge, called to me, though I did not know it existed at the time. You're safe here, but be wary in your travels, stranger. Word of caution, stranger. A deceptive spirit has tainted these lands. It only seeks to corrupt it. Spirit? The Wendigo corrupts those who fall prey. Cast your gaze upon. So secluded from the world, it's too easy for us to focus. When I stand here in the circle of sight, I see a darkness gathering. What do you see? I see a vast expanse of aether fire blanketing the land as far as the eye can see.
See anything you like? Put it to good use. See anything you like? See you around.
Okay. To the altar of Ratosh. Cleanse the corruption. I could go try that again. I don't know where the where that altar of Ratosh is. I really don't remember.
Have you come to pay your respects, Lord?
Okay. So I need to go right up there. Yeah.
I'll
So
give you a good price on what I've got left.
that happened.
Put it to good use.
Oh.
I think I am beginning to see your purpose in our coven. You will be the catalyst we require to restore our protective wards. Not far from the refuge, within Ugdenborg itself, the coven had prepared 3 ritual sites in order to focus our energies toward the focal point, the rune circle you see before me. With the destruction of the fetish, the circles have become unstable, turning into unintentional spirit traps. If we are to recreate the warding ritual our sisters used decades ago to protect this place, then we must cleanse the circles. That is where you come in. My magic will protect you against the fiends, but you will be the one to banish them forever. Are you prepared?
Okay. I have to go collect myself. Sorry, I got something else I gotta do. Ooh, there's one right there, isn't there? Okay, cleanse to the eastern circle. Go back in, collect my experience, and keep on going. Anything good in that chest this time? Sheesh. Go right straight up through. Think I can just run for it? I think so.
That's locked. Okay. So I made it up to there, so if I stick to the right hand side,
Easier said than done. Okay. Oh no! No, no, no! Well, that's that try for today. Let's see. So there's a... There's a thingy right over here. Okay. All right.
Have you purged the circles of power? Good. I can already feel power gathering within the ritual circle. Soon we shall recreate the ritual at this site, as much as you have done here. I'm not sure I can entrust you with overseeing the final stages. This is a matter for only the most trusted members of the Coven. Don't take this personally.
Okay. So where am I at with these people?
Come see what's left of my wares.
Respected.
See you around.
All right. Into the jaws of madness. The emissary. Follow the emissary through the portal. I don't want to do that yet because that's kind of a different questline. Acquire the archive of Fates Untold. Bring the archive to Anasteria. She has implored you to enter the Steps of Torment in the Broken Hills section beyond the sealed ancient Banished skeletal fiend known as the Shade of Elnadrin. Tickets to home. Yeah, that's that nasty thing. Alright, I think I'm gonna end this one here. A little bit over an hour. Getting kinda late in the day. I gotta get some rest. Tomorrow's a long day. So, alright. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.